Welcome back to What the Podcast. I'm Ryan.
I'm John.
Together we are
Ryan and John.
Hey, John.
Hey.
On the couch as always, Cara Tafoya.
Hi.
Hello. And joining us this week, we've got the lovely Annie the Scovemond.
Hello, Governor.
Guys, breaking news.
You're diving right into
I'm
it right
diving
now?
right into it.
Jeez.
Do you guys remember when we auditioned for Wheel of Fortune?
Shut the heck up.
I got a second interview.
Oh, Ryan, thank God. Did you really? What is it?
This morning. It's tomorrow.
Oh, that's so
Oh, my
exciting.
goodness.
I hope you make it.
I knew it wasn't possible that Annie was more charming than me.
Okay, well,
there's no
that's
way.
absolutely not true.
Literally from the other room, all I hear was,
I
was like,
just
what?
about died this morning.
Ryan, that's so exciting.
I think, more excited to tell you guys on the podcast.
Oh, I was way more excited to tell you guys than to actually do it.
Yeah.
You want to know what to do?
Yeah, can you give me like some pointers?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, first, you should know how to play the game. They're going to have you do a group one
Done.
where you do like the fake buzzers, and their whole thing they're looking for is like, buzz, like totally be your character. Be
Yeah.
Ryan times 10.
I'm going to say it's feeling real good. Yeah. That's right.
And then they do like a separate room.
Yeah,
Where it
okay.
has like, you're doing the puzzles on your own.
Okay.
And
Oh.
it's silent. Still be animated because
Hard.
I think that's where I lost it. I was so focused on trying to do the puzzles. I was like, but they're like recording it.
I'm just going to drink a big cup of coffee right before.
be like,
just be like hyped up. Yeah.
Hype.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I think it
Thank
works better that
you.
you've seen the show.
Yeah, it does.
Ryan, I hope you make it on.
I really hope I am too, because I could really use $50,000. That would be really good.
Yeah, that'd be good for you.
In other Wheel of Fortune news, Pat Sajak has just retired.
Yes.
And he's being replaced by none other than Ryan Seacrest. Oh, no, wrong button. No transition there.
We knew that when we went to the auditions, right?
But it's official. And Vanna White had a
Yeah.
pretty emotional little goodbye message
I
to
couldn't
him.
get through it. I watched the first like 40
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah,
I was
it
like,
it
whatever.
got me. I was, because you're so dead inside.
Different reactions.
Yeah,
Got it.
No, I was moved
no,
emotionally.
well, we watch Wheel of Fortune all the time, so it was sad.
We're attached.
Oh, and Vanna White's staying with Ryan.
She is
Seacrest.
staying.
Yep.
Probably not
How
for long.
old is she?
She's not that old. She's in her
She had a
70s.
She
gambling
started when
problem?
she was-
Why
Okay,
doesn't
first of all,
she just
Kara,
retire?
that's
I don't get
old.
it.
I mean, compared to
In your
what?
70s?
Compared to what?
Compared
supposed
to
to be-
She's been doing-
85.
She's been doing the show for 40 years. So
Yeah.
No, she's got to be younger than that. She's probably 60.
I think she's like 72.
You know what? That's what's great about this
Let's
show.
just leave it. Let's let it be.
Let's just leave it there.
Let's leave it there.
got it.
Man, crazy.
Yeah,
well, that's so
crazy.
exciting.
So
You know
exciting.
what?
Oh, interesting.
We need a little bit more TV personality
I
on
think
this
so.
show.
I think we could use some animation.
Vanna White's
Absolutely.
67, just so you guys know.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So she started the show at
Median age of an
27.
American woman is 80 years old.
Oh my gosh. And I'm 27 when I'm going on the show. That's awesome.
No, you'll probably be 28.
Nope, you're going to be 27. It's
I
going to
could
happen
go in the next
week.
3 months. I could go and film. And
That'd be so
it might
exciting.
not air until I'm 28.
You
but
should vlog it if you do get on.
I'll vlog.
Done. Easy.
Yeah. I think
No,
we should
don't try
enter
to
a
ride my
vlogging
coattails.
era.
Why? You're going to announce me as your beautiful wife.
Or like
My
that.
Beautiful wife,
wonderful,
Kara.
creative, talented, beautiful wife
Check
is
her
in the
out
audience.
on YouTube, on her vlog.
Wow. Pumping
Yeah.
up the wife.
Yeah, that is true.
What the?
No, we watched an episode. It was horrible. I probably told you guys this.
Okay, there's some context.
But
Good.
they were like, I
Yes.
feel like they always say the weirdest stuff, those people. They're like, who's
Who's
with
in
you
the
today?
audience?
And this woman said, oh, my lovely marshmallow of a husband, Ron. I'm like,
They're
if
divorced. They're divorced.
I was Ron, I'd kill myself. Like, really,
that
your
funny?
marshmallow husband? Yeah.
Man.
That is iconic.
Yeah,
He
totally
probably was
iconic.
like, don't say anything weird about me. She's like, don't worry, Ron. I won't.
I'm pretty sure my mom said like my loving husband.
Yeah.
A lot of people say loving.
The singing cop, right? Wasn't that his whole thing?
Yeah, but he wasn't on the show.
No,
know
but
what?
I'm sure she
My
slipped
singing
that in
cop
there.
husband.
Yeah, my
You know
singing
what?
cop
If,
of a
if
husband.
it happens, Ryan, you should just be like, my crap bag wife, Kara.
That's so good.
My
they'd be-
absolute dump truck ass wife, Kara.
It's not true.
Chekra, give us a spin, Kara.
No way.
Ryan
On
Seacrest's
national
face would be
television.
like, oh.
Ryan Seacrest is like, huh? Okay, well, do you want to guess? No, just get out of here.
Just solve.
Just
You
get
should
out.
do like a
I'd
whole
like to solve.
there's this
like
there's
to
only
solve.
enough room for one Ryan in this place.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get
that's
outta
so
here.
good.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm going to write
Take
that
notes.
down.
Take
that
notes.
No.
Wow, that's wild.
So speaking of vlogging, Annie had a really great run this week.
I watched it in real time.
Yes.
John, how do you feel about it?
It was a lot.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Wow,
here's what
that's
I'll say.
Not encouraging.
I mean, give you the full
Hold on.
spectrum of people because
Yeah,
so
go
far
ahead.
you've only been hyped up.
Yeah,
so you got to
that's
be
true.
brought
I
back
do
down
need
to
to
earth.
What I'll say
brought
is
down.
what was crazy is that what the podcast Instagram almost never gets used.
Completely dead.
Almost never.
Completely dead, by the
and
way.
then I get a notification that multiple people are liking and commenting on stories, and I'm like,
What is
going
happening?
on? And then I click over and I see Annie going, I see Ryan's parents running, and it's like motion sickness. Blah, I'm like, "Bleh, what is going on?
Okay. So for context, in case you missed it this week, Annie showed up to SeaWorld when Kara and I were both working.
I tried to get John to come, but he was busy. So I was like, I'll go alone, but I got to make the most of it. So
Yeah.
I took the What the Podcast family with me.
Yes. And honestly, it was magical. I'm just going to say
Thank
this.
you, Ryan.
Not just because I was in it, not just because I was a part of it.
What?
I just
Listen.
I need you to just support me in my ventures, okay?
Yeah.
You asked me if I could go, and I said I couldn't go.
Oh.
No,
he
no,
didn't
I'm
wanna-
not talking about that. I'm talking about appreciating the vlogs.
No, he doesn't want to appreciate it because he feels left out, Annie. It's
No,
because
I
you
thought
went
the
and
vlogs were
you didn't
funny.
say, hey, John, let's go vlog at SeaWorld. You said, do you want to come to SeaWorld? And he was like, I'm busy. If you would have sold it as
Let's go
John
vlog
and
at
Annie
SeaWorld.
take on SeaWorld and
if
vlog
John
the whole
came,
thing.
I wouldn't have vlogged it.
See,
I
that's
vlogged
the
it because I
problem.
was alone
that's the
and I
problem.
needed
That's the
to
problem.
John
fill a
wants to,
void in my life.
This is John's year of content.
Yeah,
so
no,
you're
you're-
kind
I
of
didn't
undercutting
realize
that.
I'm sorry.
You're really undercutting it.
Yeah. Yeah. And he took that personally.
But I vlogged the whole day at SeaWorld. Finding Ryan's parents was a total plot twist. Didn't know.
And by the way, could tell.
Could tell.
Based on the reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were
it
like,
was. I was like,
Breaking
guys,
news.
I think I found his parents. I followed them for a solid 2 minutes, looking at the back of their heads, trying to figure out if that was them.
You stalked him.
You don't know what my
yeah.
parents look like?
No, I do, but they weren't turning around. And your dad
Okay.
was wearing a big hat, and your mom, I was like, I'm not sure. And they had your lovely aunt with her,
Yes.
with them, which I wasn't sure about. And I
Yeah,
was like,
that's
what if
fair.
I scream at these people and it's not them?
Yeah, that was Auntie Kaya's day out. She went to SeaWorld.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
It was awesome.
Yeah. So what'd you think? What'd you think of that
What'd you
that
think?
summer spectacular SeaWorld?
yeah.
Okay.
I think yesterday might have been the busiest day so far.
Dude, it was freaking packed.
Yeah.
Summer is kicking.
First
So
day of
stressful.
summer.
I
will
will
say,
you
though-
rated everything too.
Oh my gosh, that
Yeah.
was so
9,
funny.
0 out of 10. It was funny.
By the way, did basically none of the fun things at SeaWorld that people do.
Yeah.
Go to the Shamu show.
I
Go
went and
ride
saw Shamu.
Didn't ride
1
any
out
of the
of 10.
rides. Yeah.
Just that fat fuck was sitting all the way over there. I'm swimming around.
Okay.
Wow.
Up until this point, Shamu's never been referred to as that fat fuck.
Yeah.
But okay.
Hashtag free the whales.
Okay.
At the
Wait,
end,
You're sending
Are you
mixed signals.
for?
Yeah.
no, at the
are you
end,
against
I
it?
rated all of SeaWorld. I think did a 7.3. And I was like,
That's
SeaWorld,
pretty good.
I was like, SeaWorld, you know what you did. If you guys if you guys are free tonight, watch Blackfish.
Is that on our Instagram?
Yeah.
Annie, I work there.
I didn't tag him.
You tag me constantly.
No, I tagged you. I didn't tag SeaWorld.
Oh, okay. That's a good call.
Do you really even
That's
have
call.
social media?
Listen.
Yes, they do.
Oh God, yeah.
And
they're
if
on
you
it every
wanna-
day.
Yeah, if you want to see me,
You're on it.
Are you all over their social media?
I'm not all over. I made
You're
a couple of
plastered
posts.
all over the social media.
I'm on it.
I'll
certainly.
say that show, great. Kara did a great job.
Slaps. You're talking about Shamu and crew together
Yeah.
again?
Yeah. Amazing. The set, magical.
I will say
set is pretty
when
cool.
the
Yeah.
few clips that I watched of Kara's show, I'm not sure how it translates to you being the host.
What do you mean?
Like some of the singing parts were pretty high.
He modulates.
I know, trust me. And I told them that, and they said, "I said, can you change the key of that part?" And they said, no."
He said, okay.
John, I'm gonna send you a picture, and then you can just cut it in right here.
Oh, great. I love cutting shit in.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
There you go.
Of what?
It's a little picture. I'll send it to you too, Annie, so you can.
the one
see.
on their Instagram?
No, it's a picture I took yesterday of Kara on a little boat with Pete
Oh,
and Penny
Kara
Penguin.
on boat.
Wait, which one?
Kara on a boat.
This one.
Kara on boat. Yeah, it's super cute. Super cute.
Did anyone take any pictures of Ryan as a DJ? No?
Yes, I did. It's
Okay.
all over our Instagram.
You can send it to John right now and he'll put it on the video.
No.
Please don't.
Please don't.
He
Please
hates
don't.
working on
It's
this
wild.
show.
Anyway, but I think I've really found my stride vlogging.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me more
I
about
do have
that.
to say, our Coral was a little butthurt
What?
about your rating of her.
Oh, my dolphin.
Oh, dang.
My dolphin rating. At one point, she had a 7 out of 10.
She went, I posed for her. I waved to her.
What'd you rate her? 3 out of 10? She was.
Fins were -3.
Fin feet was -3
Annie
out of
was
10.
really put off by the feet on the costumes.
They were like these
They're
like
terrifying.
elf shoe
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, they look
but
like
they're
elf.
giant.
Yeah.
And then I gave her a 7 out of 10 because her little
Flower.
flower is so cute.
Yeah, super cute.
But you gotta admit those costumes creepy.
Even more creepy being on stage with them.
Yeah.
Even more creepy being backstage when they take them off because it's like body horror. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hate.
Annie, I
Hate,
think
hate.
summer 2024. This is a big prediction. No, sorry.
No, that's accurate.
Maybe. I don't know. I need like a drum roll. John, can we work on that?
Sure, yeah.
I know there's one in here somewhere.
This is so jarring to listen
Summer
to.
2024.
I'm sorry to everyone who listens to this podcast.
Summer
I hate that
2024.
applause yeah one.
Annie
Yeah.
vlogs.
Annie vlogs.
I think that's just gonna be what it is. I
love
love a
that.
long Instagram story from you. I love watching all the parts.
Yeah.
Let's make that happen.
The chaos that was in my brain
Uh-huh.
Oh, she
just
lost her
put out
voice.
for everyone to see
Yeah.
was actually kind of therapeutic.
Yeah.
Kinda
And I
feel
And
think
there
in a
were
way.
mass chunks that I accidentally deleted.
Oh.
There was a whole one where I saw the penguins and I did a bunch of Surf's Up quotes.
Aww.
Cody.
Everybody else
Cody,
saying
where are
Cody's
you?
just a bum. Cody's this, Cody's that.
Cody's me.
Cody's me, bro.
I get why mom's worried. She cares, I think.
Whatever the
Yeah, it was a lot of me recording penguins.
Can you load up a few Surfs Up sound effects
my God.
that I can press buttons?
Yeah, I'll have a
Thank
Surf's
you.
Up panel so you can just go.
Oh,
to it.
perfect.
Now, let's
perfect.
talk about you, John, because I think that you do need to start your creating content journey.
Yeah, thank you for saying that.
Yeah. I did actually see a little bit of content from you this week. A couple of posts from John's lip sync battle.
Oh yeah. Well,
True.
I'm realizing that we're
Just
well
about a
under
month out.
Well under a month.
No,
Well,
tomorrow will
actually-
be 1 month.
Okay, yeah. So 1 month.
Today we are a month from dress rehearsal, so
Yeah.
everyone get ready.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
1 month from
and-
dress rehearsal. Places.
Places, everyone.
Don't
Yeah,
say
one
I
month.
won't
Thank
get
you,
into
1
the
month.
weeds, but I use a texting thing to like to blast out communications.
Yeah.
And that's not working.
Oh.
I tried to send one out to like a week and a half ago, and I assumed everybody got it because it said that
No.
it sent it.
Never got it.
And then I was realizing people. Well, it was crazy because when I sent it out the next day, our friend Kayla Davis, friend of the show, was like, "Oh, she texted like I think me and you, and she was like,
Yeah.
Here, like we need to do this and this for lip sync," and it was all college related. So I was like, "Oh, so the text did go out because." How would she know? I know that you live with her and that you probably told her, but I'm like, how else would she be thinking about it and know about the theme, whatever? And this is before I had posted, and then I found out it wasn't going out, and it's all because of this stupid. I had to register it or whatever. So now I'm like, the other day I was like really nervous, and I was like, I gotta start freaking posting about it because like I gotta at least get the date out there. You know, like the communication stuff can come later. You know about because we typically send out like this is like. Dress up and
Do you still have all the phone numbers?
yes, I do.
Could you like export those to a separate thing?
Well, that's my side thing. Well,
Yeah.
so I registered it but I have attempted to register it in the past and it didn't go through. So, but I registered it again and I filled out a support ticket and the person's like, "Oh, we'll see how it turns out." And I'm like, "I know it's not going to work."
You're like,
so
thanks for literally nothing.
So yeah, I was talking to somebody else about it. They're like, "Yeah, you should just export it and like try a different service." But I don't know. It's annoying because I've been paying $9 a month for the last 4 years that we've been doing lip sync.
Yeah.
And I've accrued like 7,000 text credits. So I'm like, I can pretty much send out as much as I want all the time because I've accrued all these texts. So I'm like, if I go somewhere new, I don't know, it doesn't matter. But yes, I am getting it out there because I am worried that no one's going to come, like I always worry about every year. And
John,
every
if
year,
anything, you
it's
should
totally
worry
fine.
that we're not going to have enough space for all the people who do want to come.
I also am worried
That's
about people
what I'm worried about.
participating a little bit. The show.
Well, I know for a fact we got 2 acts right here. I don't know where Kara stands.
Kara's got
Yes,
something cooking.
Kara, Megan, and Carrie will be coming back.
Hey, you got
That's
3 acts
crazy.
right here.
I know. So Bobby's not coming, which it is what it is. He's going to China.
You
for
still
a
have
trip.
Tyler and Michael.
Yeah, I have a
That's
ton of
true.
They're
people.
in.
But I was dying because Bobby loves lip sync. That's like not a secret. And if you talk to him, he'll talk your ear off about it because he loves it just as much as I do, which I love. And so when he said he couldn't come, I had given him ample opportunity to push this trip back. Like he could have literally just text, like these people that are bringing him out to China, like love him. That he could have said he needs to move it by a week, and they would move it. Like they love him. And he decided not to move it, which is fine. But now every once in a while he makes these like passive aggressive comments about him not being there, and I'm like, dude. Every time I'm like, dude, I gave you an opportunity to like make it work, you know.
Yeah.
And he's like, why don't you move it to end of July? And I was like, I didn't know this for sure, but I was like, I know the Tafoyas go to Hawaii at some point, or he said early August, and I was like, no, the Tafoyas go to like Hawaii typically around that time, and they're like, and he's like, well, oh, you like Tafoyas more than me, and I was like, Bobby. The Tafoyas bring 4 numbers to
Dang,
the show.
you gotta look at the
They bring
numbers.
4
Look at-
numbers.
Yeah,
It's
look
true.
at the numbers.
It's like, it's not personal. It's like,
It's business,
like
baby.
it's business.
It's
you know?
business. And
And-
if anything, John stands on business.
I do.
Yeah.
And
Personal?
I've moved it for the
Not John.
Tafoyas before. We moved it one year because you guys were going in early July or
Yep.
something.
It's just the number.
You
just
moved it last
numbers.
year for me, and I appreciated that.
yeah. See, I
Well, I
try
actually-
to make it work for my friends because I love when we're all there and we're all performing and having
I
a
did
good time.
think I was going to be able to get out of making a number last year. And then he
No.
said,
No.
you have to be
You
there.
have to.
Yeah, you have to.
And then he said, I'll move the date for you.
I'll
and I was
shun
like,
you
no,
for
you don't
a whole
have
year
to.
if you don't do something. That's my price for friendship.
Okay. Let the record show you do not perform in lip sync. You get shunned for 1 whole year. Bobby,
Only
get ready to
certain
be
Like a
shunned.
record show.
Only certain people.
Yeah, I'll shun Bobby for a year. 100%.
Dang.
100%. It's John at like family Christmas. And Bobby's like, Merry Christmas, John. He just stares at him, walks away.
Oh my God. You'll never be invited to the Bobby Flat. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Never.
There was one year that Bobby couldn't come because of this before, and it was ended up being a big surprise thing, which I think is the first year you guys came.
The Bobby China year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so and I was thinking back, and I was like, that year I wasn't worried at all. You know, like I really thought he wasn't going to come, and I was like, oh, it'll be fine. You know.
Yeah,
And
you're too in your head, man.
I
You
try to.
gotta-
I got to get back to like whatever. It is what it is. You
It
know?
is what it is. At the end of the day, it's a giant show that we put on for your birthday. So
True.
Yeah, that's true. And Bobby's so petty.
Go
He's like,
us.
he said like, oh, my coworkers want to come, and I said, yeah, like invite them, tell them, like give them the information, like they should still come. And he's like, oh no, like they don't want to come because I'm not going to be there. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Oh, so that's him telling you he has the numbers.
Yes, it's
He's
him
like,
trying to prove the
well,
numbers.
I mean, look, the facts are the facts. People come for Bobby.
I'm like, okay, if they're coming for you, then they're really not coming for the show. They're just coming for you. They're like they
You
were
know,
never
that's
gonna
the
come.
thing. I feel like we should take a blood oath at the door every year of are you going to vote non-biasly? Are you here
Yeah.
with a pre
Everybody
like
raises
a
their hand at
pre-vote?
the beginning. Raise your
Like
hand.
court.
Annie,
Like
that's
I swear
that's
to
just
tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth,
democracy
so help me
right there.
God.
Nobody's going to be.
I promise that I do not have any biases
Did you send that picture to Annie
Yeah, I sent it to her.
of the
think I
bumper
did.
sticker?
of the bumper
Oh,
sticker.
we saw a bumper sticker on the way over here,
Was it
and
like
it said,
Annie
"I
coded?
heart the Constitution."
I need it. I need it.
I was like, this is a crazy bumper sticker, and Kara said Annie would have that.
And I literally went, it's
Damn
probably
right.
a history teacher.
Yeah.
Damn right,
History
I would
teacher.
have that. I heart the Constitution.
Yeah.
I would steal it.
Okay.
And the Declaration of Independence.
Whoa, steal it. That's cool.
Talking about, I'm moving along.
Yeah.
Okay, transitioning.
If that's okay.
Speaking of history,
Speaking of liberty and justice,
For all.
did you hear what Chapel Roan said about DC's pride,
yeah, give it
the
to me.
president's
No.
like pride celebration
Chapel
for Pride
Roan,
Month?
Queen.
What'd she say?
Chapel Roan came out at the governor's ball, which is the governor's ball is like a huge concert.
Yeah.
Okay.
She comes out painted all green, looking like Statue of Liberty,
Have you seen those
Oh.
pictures, Annie?
with
No.
I'm gonna show you.
with fully like leather, like think like assless chaps, but made into a skirt.
Okay.
So
It
she
was
turns
crazy.
around and it's her butt. And she comes out and she goes, I got invited to play for the president's pride celebration
in DC.
in DC. And it was something like, we want justice. We want liberty for all.
Wow.
And I said no
Pretty
until we
awesome.
get that. Like something like that.
Yeah. She came out of a big apple.
She came out of
smoking
Big Apple. It was great.
Smoking a blunt.
It was so good.
Whoa.
It was so
That
Yeah,
good.
it was
so
honestly
much done back there.
Pretty iconic.
It was iconic.
I
John?
refuse to go until we get
More
liberty and
pictures.
justice for all.
Yeah.
Okay. So she'll never go to DC.
No, well,
no.
no.
DC will never get her. That's for sure.
That's
No.
for sure. Listen, there's
A couple other randoms performed at Governor's Ball. Sabrina Carpenter.
Are we putting that photo in?
She did her new song.
I'm just airdropping
Sabrina
it to you.
Carpenter, one of my new faves now.
Love.
Please, please.
She performed that
please.
at Governor's Ball.
So good.
So
Her new
the Governor's
music
Balls-
video came out.
Is that just like a big concert of the summer type of beat?
Yeah.
so.
Carly Rae Jepsen played.
Queen.
Random.
Icon.
Wish in the well.
I
Don't
really
ask me,
tried to find
I'll
a way
never
to
tell.
incorporate that song into my lip sync, and I just couldn't.
Wasn't that the first year for you or something?
Call Me Maybe, by the way, still hits.
Still good,
Still
huh?
hits.
Every elementary school event. Every.
Yeah, Gov
Hey,
Ball
I just met you.
is it's in New York.
Uh-huh.
In Corona Park, and it's like a big festival. So like Post Malone played, Dominic Fike, Labyrinth, The Killers, 21 Savage, SZA, Renee Rapp, Chapel.
Chapel
Sabrina.
Roan's having her moment for sure. Sabrina Carpenter also having a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Have you,
So good.
John, you seen any of these music videos?
Yeah, I've
so
seen
good.
a few, for sure.
Crazy to put who you're dating
Into your
In your
music
music
video
video?
for all
as
time.
like a deadbeat character
yeah.
in
Honestly,
your music video.
awesome.
There's some
Hilarious.
tea behind this.
Oh, go ahead.
Really? Why is that crazy?
Well, crazy for one to put your boyfriend in
I
the
feel
music video
like
because
longevity.
But why?
If you break up with him, then it's like
Yeah, but it's like a time period piece.
but it's like
that was
part
when
of
I
your
dated
Yeah.
brand,
him.
and it's like if you don't want to be associated with this
Yeah.
person anymore.
Yeah, I guess.
But in the whole song is like saying that he is kind of like a bad dude,
POS.
and
Yeah.
that they blame it on his culture, like because he's Irish.
Yeah.
yes,
Like that he's like rowdy
he's part of
and
the mob.
Irish.
I
and-
imagine if they're dating, he probably like
He probably was cool with
gets
it.
that it's
Yeah.
funny.
Mine- go.
the
Go ahead.
tea
Yeah.
The T.
on this music video.
Yeah.
So, what's his face?
Barry Keoghan.
Barry Keoghan. He has a son
Okay.
with an ex.
Okay.
He has a kid. I think it's a son. I don't know. He has a kid.
All
with
good-
an X.
All bad boys do.
And on Sabrina Carpenter's post about the music video, there were a bunch of comments saying like, wow, really portraying him as like the bad dad that he is. And like a bunch of comments like that.
Like in
And
defense
guess-
of him or
No, against him. Like
he's a POS.
he's a POS in real life. And guess who was liking multiple of those comments?
Sabrina Carpenter.
Baby mama.
His baby mama.
Taylor Swift.
That would be so fucking iconic. Taylor Swift has a love child.
Has a child
No.
with Barry Keoghan. Freaking Saltburn looking.
God.
I'm
Dude.
cutting that. We're clipping that. That's gonna.
Yeah.
We're starting new rumors.
Yeah, that's-
it's
that's
about
hilarious.
time we start a rumor.
He joins the white men who look like a rat.
Oh, that's so true. The entire
He's
cast
like
of challengers.
he's just this much cuter. He's like this much cuter, but he's still a rat.
yeah. Yeah.
Like he's still joining the Timothy Chalamet
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
like
Rat boys.
rank of rat boys.
Talk about the Rat Pack for real.
the real rat. The rodent
They're like
invasion.
we're
That's so funny.
so off-putting to listen to. We're so sorry,
Yeah.
listeners.
I'm not sorry. Speaking of listening to, kind of, not really at all. There was a pretty massive Apple showcase this week.
Yes, I'm
Yes.
so
Unveiling.
excited.
John, I had a feeling you might be. Give me your bullet points on it.
Okay.
Because I think I have a general idea of their big piece,
Okay.
which is AI.
Here's yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Give it
Here's
to
what
me.
I think. I think there was a few mistakes.
Oh.
Like some of the updates are going to be mistakes. Then those are controversial. My thoughts on those. And then there are things that I've been like waiting for that are now happening. The waiting for list, top of it is being able to schedule messages is so awesome.
Oh, you can do that now?
Text messages
In iOS 18.
in the next iOS update.
So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you can write out a message and you can like hold and click send and you can decide when to send that message because I can't tell you the amount of times I'm the kind of person that works at night and I work for a Christian, for a church and that's public knowledge.
Yeah.
And it's like weird to send text messages. I mean, I think professionally in general it is, but in corporate America, I think you can send texts and emails whenever you want.
Sure.
But I feel like in my environment, I'm like, it's weird to send a text at 12:13 a.m. Because but I'm thinking of it, and I know if I don't like write it down or do something, I'm gonna forget it. So I'm like, I love that because I'm during the middle of the night, like in the night.
You scheduling a text saying, "Oh my gosh, sorry, I never saw this."
Yeah.
Okay, smart for that. Bad for
Got him.
Bad for
Destroyed. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm just now seeing this.
Dang it.
I think it'd be
Got
bad
him.
for possible murders.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, but there's
I have a
something
feeling-
that says like scheduled
Scheduled
send.
from, or it'll be
It
on the
does
back
say
half
scheduled.
of.
You
Send.
could, because I was gonna say you
Scheduled.
could get
Because
catfished.
it says, like,
and
edited.
bad things happen.
I do love that editing a message literally has saved my
I know.
life.
Why did it take so long for that to happen?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that was
Yeah.
crazy.
Or the unsend.
Unsend
Yeah.
is good too.
Oh,
Yeah.
unsend. And
But let me
you
tell
can
you, that
unsend on
might-
like every platform now.
My anxiety though, when people unsend something, I'm like,
You're like, what-
I immediately like,
what were
what'd
you
say?
saying?
What were you gonna say? And they're like,
Oh, it was an accident. In
And then when
reality,
it
it was like
says,
all the things
"Oh,
they hate about
some
you.
of these people haven't updated their phone, so they're still going to see it."
That one is
Yeah.
scary too.
Mine, I've had it where I accidentally unsend something instead of like I go to edit it and unsend is above edit.
Yep.
And I unsend it and I was like, and you
You know,
can't redo.
I've had it where I've seen a text on my watch, I read it, and then I go to respond to it, and it's been unsent.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so I was like,
A
it
lot
was
of
it was a
times-
booking thing, and I was like, hey, let me know if you still need me for this. And they were like, oh my gosh, I unsent it accidentally. Like, yes, we totally need you for this.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, oh no, actually they hate me, and they realized that when they sent it, and then they unsent it.
You know what's funny is my laptop doesn't do the unsend or edit. So
You haven't updated?
if it gets unsent on my phone, I can
still
still
be
see
there,
what
yeah.
it was on my laptop.
Sneaky tiki.
One of the other big ones that I was really excited about was an AirPod update where they now have gestures. So
The no.
if you have your AirPods in and a call comes in and you don't want to answer it, instead of saying no or clicking or whatever, you can just shake your head and it sends the call to voicemail. And I
Okay,
think the
is it-
opposite is true. Like you can shake your head.
I
like
didn't
this
think
and
you
it
could
takes it.
update your AirPods.
So
I thought it was just a new one coming
This
out.
happens to a lot of things when they make products. They like there's a lot of equipment in the AirPods that they're not using the full capability of. So like they have motion things in there.
Yep.
But they're not using them. And then they're able to like write code that then allows you to use the so like your
Yeah.
AirPods, when your AirPods can do something that it couldn't do before, but you bought them. It's
They were
So will
always
they just
able to.
update when you like
That's so.
It's
open
like
your case
Tesla.
again?
Well, because
That's so
your
bullshit.
phone, it's your phone. So and think about a
Oh,
call.
yeah, I
that
guess.
call comes from your phone too. So that's like
Yeah.
it's coding the way that the phone comes through, and then the way that it reads the AirPod motion and
Mm.
stuff like that. It's crazy.
The crazy thing for me that I'm just seeing at like 30,000 feet is how much they're incorporating AI into
Yeah,
things.
totally, yeah.
It's like it was fully the AI updated. Like they are. I was just looking at their kind of summary
Yeah.
of the summit.
That's everybody though. Everything is AI now.
It's like you can use AI to proofread messages. It's like going to be built into your notifications. So it says
the math.
priority notifications, and it's giving you like summaries on things.
Do you see the math thing on
the
iPads?
iPad calculator. Yeah, you can
You
write
can
down a
write
problem and it
write
solves
down a
it.
problem, and AI will solve it for you.
Where was this when I was in high
Like
school?
write it?
Yeah.
Like
Oh, I
their,
think that's already a
their
thing,
like
isn't it?
their
Like a long
example
division
of
of
it
apps.
was like 100 plus 200 minus 550 plus blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then you put a line, and it solved it for you.
Oh no, you put equal sign.
Wow.
I thought it was equal sign. I thought that you did that.
I just saw a line.
It's doing.
And then you
It's
can
showing.
change the
There's
equation,
a
too.
lot of like summaries of emails. You can, like you said, the scheduled messages, smart replies.
The one that I think is a big mistake,
Uh huh.
and this is a controversial, is with messages too. I was really honed in on messages because I just loved what they were doing.
Because you love to text.
But when the tapbacks where you can react to messages, hearts, all that
oh,
stuff,
all the emojis.
you can now basically do any emoji, and I think that's a mistake because I think it takes away from the inherent magic of tapbacks right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like right now, it's such a quick moment. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you tap
Thumbs
it, and
up,
you have,
thumbs down,
yeah, thumbs down, heart,
exclamation.
whatever. I do think that they should have added. I was hoping they would add more to that original tapback menu. But I don't think like enabling your whole emoji keyboard seems like it does. I just don't see it being very useful. You know, like you're just gonna randomly throw an emoji on there. I'm like, I liked how authentic the tapback was.
Because then you
sometimes-
have to decipher what that means.
Right,
Like, are you like
right.
saying that you'll
Okay.
be there? Are you saying that haha lol?
You
like
want to hear
dragon?
something I hate?
Yeah, go ahead. Tapbacks.
I hate being in a group chat
Mm-hmm.
and getting the like 50 million tapbacks on
Yes.
one.
Uh-huh.
They'll do this in like
You're
the
in a
moniker
50
group
million
chats.
person.
Yeah, 50
They'll do it
mil.
in the moniker group chat where it's like, if you saw this message,
Yeah.
like
put a
tapback.
thumbs up. And then my phone is
I
like
think
blowing
it's-
up all day.
I will say I like that
No.
infinitely more than when we used to have to reply with a
Yes,
message.
right.
Like, I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
Like,
but I
stop.
just don't want to be notified.
Stickers is already out, but have you used stickers, by the way?
No.
On any
Yeah.
photo,
Oh, it's
you
so
can tap
good.
a subject, like a person, and it cuts
It
that
outlines
person out.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and then you
Stickers.
can add those
Basically, it's like
stickers to
Photoshop.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I saw when that
Hilarious.
came out, one girl was doing, she did a bunch of stickers of her closet to remember what clothes she has
And she put it in her notes app.
Yeah.
I saw that too.
Whoa.
Yes.
for like different outfits.
That's like big brain stuff.
I know.
That's
can't.
so big brain. I'm sending pictures of my cats. to
In my
people.
head, I'm
Like,
literally like, especially the wardrobe thing. I'm like, whatever's in my closet. I don't even know what's in there.
I saw
crazy.
a little video on TikTok that was showing this, and it was like an AI generated picture of. It was like instead of you texting your mom and saying, "Oh my gosh, you're such a superhero," it was like she typed in like my mom as a superhero, and an AI generated emoji came up, and it was her mom's face on a little superhero body, and it's basically like a Bitmoji. We've had those for a long
Yeah.
time, but it's like whatever you want, just like type it in.
Facebook and like Meta have already introduced AI,
They've
like on
already been-
Instagram.
Apple's been using AI because you guys know this too. When you plug your phone into CarPlay, if somebody sends a photo of something through CarPlay describes the photo.
Oh, mine doesn't do that.
Oh.
It just
What?
says.
Mine does
Oh,
not do
yeah.
that
Mine
either.
doesn't do that. Mine says like photo sent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, Jordan when Jordan gets a photo,
describes what the
it
photo
said
looks
It
like?
said like a picture of a dog with a green collar. Like it literally.
Maybe that's the
explains-
recent update.
Jordan Albright just sent you a nude.
Naked
No,
lady.
describe the naked body.
Naked lady.
That's funny.
No, yeah, I don't.
John Albright just sent you a semi-attractive naked photo.
There is
He looks
one
okay in
Bad
his-
lighting.
in his
one
wide leg
person.
pants.
There's one major person
Skinny
who
pants are back.
who came out saying that they might drop Apple from all of their systems.
Oh, yeah.
because of this
Oh,
AI
wow.
thing.
It's our boy.
It's our boy.
It's our boy Elon, Musk. And you know what? He sucks.
Elon, he's not
Yes.
on the AI.
No.
No, he's
That's crazy.
He's saying that he's afraid of how much they're implementing AI into the device.
And he
Like,
might drop him.
And you know what? Not if they drop him first. I feel like Elon needs Apple.
That's such about. Not if they drop him.
I feel like
Apple's
Elon,
like, we want all
Elon
of our
needs
devices
Apple
back.
way more than Apple needs X or
True.
Elon Musk or like come on, bro,
That's
really?
true, I guess, yeah.
Like we're all hinging on whether or not X is going to be on the next.
I'm
iPhone.
not terrified about AI as much as most people are. I just don't see the fear. I don't get it.
I think it could be. I don't like how if it's built into the software, that means all of your personal information and this AI learning technology is like that.
Yeah, I guess.
And
that
so
makes sense.
I can just see like all of your, it's like it's built into your phone, which I've got my bank app on my phone, all my bank statements, all my credit card numbers, all this and that. Like you could access all my stuff.
My
Not
social
that-
security number turns into
Totally.
an AI robot.
Now, all that information's already out there,
He's out there
and it's
trading.
getting
He's
stolen all the
making you money.
time.
Your AI is
Yeah,
making
but
you
like,
money.
what could then stop you from at large going, okay, and in an afternoon, like all of our information is being sold off. Like that's already happening, but maybe the rate at which it's happening gets faster.
So yeah, I had this
and smarter.
I had this thought the other day because Bobby really likes this. There's an AI platform that will make a song based off of whatever you tell it. Like, you'll be
Okay.
like, hey, and they were doing that when we were out of town the last weekend. And they were like writing songs about random stuff. I was telling you to write songs. And there's a company that I was heavily looking into called Finch. And the Finch, what it does is you pay. You pay like $200 to $300 for, and you kind of fill out information about the song you want, and then they pay a songwriter to like, someone like you, Ryan, who would you get that information and is really talented and makes a song, right, and then
Okay.
sends it back. And I'm like, what if you paired those two together? You like signed up as a songwriter through Finch, and then you got the information from, whatever the source was, and you just typed it into this AI songwriting program, and the AI wrote a song, and you sent the song to the person, and you pocket the money.
Okay.
You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
you could do that,
But AI songs are bad. They were,
but AI songs are bad.
but it could give you inspiration.
It certainly could.
You could listen to it and go like, oh, I'll just write it like this.
I feel
and then
like
you write it yourself.
who at large is going to Fiverr to get songs written? Like that wouldn't just go to an AI thing. Like
I guess
if,
now, yeah.
if I feel that I'm so like unable to write a song, I would probably just go AI before I pay. Well, I don't know, but there's that creative element that gets lost every
Well,
time.
and big companies,
'Cause like,
or even moderate-sized companies who have a
I
budget.
feel like
for
that's
it.
like a round the way of plagiarism.
totally is.
Like you get something to write an essay for you and you change it to a little
or
bit.
like like copyright stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we'll probably lose a lot of those jobs. I mean, we've talked about AI up and down on this show.
Yeah, that's true.
Like it's coming and it's either going to ruin everything or make everything better,
We're either all gonna die
or
we're
we
all
won't.
gonna
We'll be
live.
fine. And I think that's fine. But like anytime you see those things that are like AI generated artwork, you can just tell. It's obvious that like no pen to paper ever happened. Like this was just like this thing that just kind of looks like weird. And
Were we talking to Michael Pinning as a group when he was talking about the AI on Facebook? There's like AI profiles that make AI generated art.
yes.
And then there's other AI profiles that comment on these. So it's like all its own atmosphere. These fake profiles commenting on this fake art from another fake profile.
Yes.
Whoa.
And they have like these fake AI conversations. And if you read them, it doesn't really make any
Shrimp
sense.
Jesus, right? Wasn't
Yeah,
that one
like
of them?
Shrimp Jesus. And like they're just these really strange AI art. And these other AI profiles are commenting on it. And it's this own little like biosphere of data
art.
and
It's like
AI
fake content
communication.
being responded to by fake accounts.
Yeah.
And like it's just there's nothing real happening there just because it's all bots like
And
getting
it's all
automated.
for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, is it?
I'm saying
don't
like who's enjoying it?
Yeah. Is there being money exchanged there? Like because of advertising, but it's not real eyes on it. It's fake bots.
There's AI in Snapchat. They actually like implemented it a while back.
Uh-huh.
And it's creepy. Like I think we done it on the show where I sent a photo of.
Oh, and you talk to them and
Yes.
they're like, looks good. I like the girl with the glasses. Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's creepy. I mean, it is. Oh, here they're typing. Oh, okay.
No, I don't
He
like
thought it was
it.
DJing. He said that looks like a serious DJ in the making.
Oh, because of the headphones.
Yeah, really ready to drop some sick beats or host a podcast.
Oh.
Your setup is on point. Thank
Your
you for
setup is
saying
on
that.
point.
You didn't have to.
Wow.
that's
Well,
really
even
sweet.
now, Meta has done a whole thing, like the whole metaverse, where like on Instagram, you click to like search something up, and it
Yep.
automatically will go into like an AI of like, how can we help you? I'm like, no, I'm
have-
just trying to stalk that kid from high school. I'm not trying to talk to you.
I have accidentally
What?
What? Who said that?
I have
I'm
accidentally
kidding.
clicked on in Facebook on like you scroll through like ads or whatever, and then you'll accidentally click the like search bar Meta, and then it'll send you a giant chat telling you about the product that you had just clicked on.
Yeah.
It's very annoying.
I mean, cool.
Like, where is
Whatever.
it? I want to find it.
You know, I'm so like, maybe it's just like
Oh,
the word.
here we go. There was a Fox 5 San Diego post about
Yes.
Costco recalling cheese.
Yes.
And I accidentally pressed the like automatic
What is
question
this?
AI thing of how do I know if I have this recalled cheese? And then AI sent me how to determine if you have recalled cheese. And it's like this long thing.
Whoa.
I'm like, I don't care.
I've seen that on. Have you done any Google searches like that yet? Google fully
AI
takes
now,
the
too.
top 10 like articles, whatever, like, and it's giving you kind of an AI, like a summary of those things. And it's like based on 10 articles and accounts, like answering your question, you know?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
If it makes
Yeah.
my life easier, like
That's what I think. I think
Fine.
I think yes.
my information's already getting stolen, whatever.
Here's the reality. I think for me, I'm like,
Yeah.
I am not the person to solve this solution. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
there are greater minds that are working out whether or not AI is dangerous. And until until then, if it makes my life a little bit easier, you know, and I'm with you on the information thing. It's like your information is getting sold and found out anyway. You really can't avoid
Oh,
that now.
I got an email notification this morning that somebody logged into my Netflix in Argentina.
Oh, that's
I'm like, oh, cool. They're like, do you want to change your password? I'm like, yeah, I guess, but like they're already watching my shows over there, so whatever.
And so it's probably a bad philosophy because you really shouldn't give up on the information, you know, like front. But
Yeah.
I'm like, how hard? I'm not going to go and post my social security number, but at the same time, like, what am I to do to stop it? You know, and
Yeah.
like if it's gonna,
and it's sad because it's the same, like, not to get so like zoom out about it, but it's like the global warming thing. I'm like, if there is really a small thing that like we can do in this day and age to like stop it, I'll do it. Like, tell me where to sign up. Like, I'll do it. But like, there's not. Like,
there isn't,
because China's dumping so much plastic into the ocean every goddamn day that like me recycling is not going to help. And I know that that's like cynical.
Right.
And just like the AI thing, I'm like, well, whatever makes my life easier. Like, that's cynical.
Yeah.
But like,
And I think it's so
I don't
hard
know.
because even if you want, like, even if
makes
you
you
want to
feel
take
little.
it seriously, right?
Yeah.
You're like, I want to take it seriously. I want to protect my information.
Yep.
Okay, well, how do I do that? Well, I go to Google and I'm like, okay, how do I protect my information? But how do I know what I'm reading on Google is like really
Accurate.
actually
Yeah.
going to protect me? You know, it's like,
and how, like, I've signed into so many things with my email. Like, it's standard. Like, when you sign into any website, it's like, give us your email and password. It's like, okay.
all for 15% off Guitar Center. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Well, do you know what,
What?
can protect us?
What?
Magic.
Oh.
And you know what kind of magic?
All right.
Go ahead.
Practical magic.
What are you saying?
2.
Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up.
saying? What are you saying?
How the hell did I not know
Annie
about
just
this?
woke up, came out of the grave. She was full doom scroll, and she goes, "What?"
Practical Magic 2 has been
We have to
announced.
pull that
That you
reaction.
have to clip that.
There you go.
That's so funny.
Yeah, you're
Practical
like, what?
magic.
Sorry, what?
2. What?
Yep.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Big day for the Scovemans in the room.
Oh my god, I would cry.
When does that come out?
Don't know.
Well,
It got announced at midnight 2 days ago.
Oh, this is
wow.
I love this vibe.
Well, you know
I
what,
watched it
folks?
yesterday.
Whoa.
You watched Practical Magic yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I watch it at least once a week.
Big announcement from us at here, What the Podcast. For just $4 a month, you can watch a little Practical Magic of our own,
Oh,
the
Listen.
post show.
Every dollar you spend, I'm now adding to an account to help raise money for me to have a dolphin encounter at SeaWorld. Woo!
Wow.
you are so brave.
Annie,
I'm so brave.
you really want to do that? You want to go see the dolphins? We could probably make that happen.
Yeah, I actually know one of the people at church is a dolphin trainer there.
Oh, so you've got connections
No.
elsewhere.
I'm gonna use
Good
her
luck with
connection and
that.
your connections, and I'm gonna
Combined.
combine them to make one giant connection.
Oh, beautiful. Have you played connections today?
No, I'm gonna do that right after this, right before we go on the post show.
Oh, I'm so hungry. I need lunch. Well, the world's ending. Not much we can do about it, but the podcast rolls on. Look at we've got 3 out of 4 people on their phones right
No.
now. This is crazy.
You're crazy.
Absolutely insane.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what they say? Let's go listen to a movie. Come on.
On the couch as always. Oh, first try. Made it. Kara Tafoya, Annie the Scope Scovman. I'm Ryan.
I'm John.
And we'll see you next week on What
What the Podcast.
Ryan was trying to do that for a solid 20 minutes.
There's a
before
little
you
gap
showed up.
above the subwall, and earlier I was throwing stuff at it, trying to get up there,
And it was chaos.
and I just did it first try, no
The
problem.
next like thing you have to get is get it stuck there. Get it so that it bounces
Oh.
and then it just sits.
I don't know if it's small enough for that.
That's what she said.